And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Marion.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Miami!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up 14 over Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. They cough it up inside their 3. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Fletcher. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marion. Things did not go their way in ACC play last year. This year, an opportunity maybe to turn things around.
And we've seen people in this league turn things around. The ACC every year, it seems like, like Reese, you always say, spinning that wheel of destiny. Who's going to be in the championship game?
Touchdown, Hurricanes! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Blackwell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Seminoles line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Surging forward on the sneak. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami was in the Big East, right? And Florida State was in the ACC. This was kind of an interconference battle every time they played, but no doubt, David, this game just holds so much more significance to both programs.
Both in the state of Florida. Florida State, Miami.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Noles line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on third down. The Canes will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And they can't make the connection on third down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Running to the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And some room to work. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's White. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Copeland. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Give to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Buys a little time. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
The Hurricanes